Alright. Back into the Sunken Village. Let's see what other secrets this area is holding. So we're just going to head across the bridge here and see what we've got. Oh, there's a giant snake thing over here. Go ahead. Well, I'm doing pretty good so far. Oh, don't want to get hit by that. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through this guy. I mean, I'm doing good. I mean, and then as soon as I think I'm doing good, then I go ahead and take some damage. You know, I always do that to myself, just jinx myself when I think I'm doing awesome. Okay, that's it. Let's see. Okay, we can refill our ranged weapon with that. Oh, whoa, where did you come from, little dude? Snuck up on me out of nowhere. You little bastard. Okay, we got a couple more over here. Let's take these guys down. Make sure we aren't standing in their stupid poison clouds. I always hate enemies that throw out poison or status effects. They're just, I don't know. In my opinion, they're just super annoying, but, you know, that's part of the game. This is a beta area. That was also in the beta that we did get to explore. There's one of these weird, I don't know, predator head floppy dongles. I have no idea what to call those things. Take this dude down. I am still on the lookout for that key, but I kind of have a feeling that earlier in the game you could buy a key from one of the hunters right before it was on like the left side of the mushroom village, and you could buy a key to the cage, and it ended up being for that dog cage. So I'm hoping that isn't the only available key, because that would super suck. I mean, I don't know if having that dog is going to be anything beneficial or not, but I almost kind of would trade that out for what's in the chest. So I don't know. We'll just have to see if we come across another cage key and see if that's going to work. Okay, these guys are hanging out over here. This could be dangerous. Or it won't be dangerous and they'll all just get poopied on pretty much immediately. Okay. I got some corruption over here. Can't do anything with that now. And up here, I think there's a bag of gold. Okay, so there should be a beacon right up ahead, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, we can refill our range stuff there, and then yeah, there is a beacon right there. You know, should we hit the beacon first, or should we? You know what I think I'm going to do is we'll activate it, and I won't use it yet. What I'll do is there's a lower areas. Back the other direction that I'd like to get cleared out first to see if we can do that without respawning all the enemies. Really, this part of the beta actually kind of pissed me off, and that is why, because those poison things explode, and now I'm poisoned, and then you've got the poison priests or summoners, whatever you want to call them, that are just sitting there also waiting to throw poison ball sacks on your face. So let's get rid of these guys and cross the bridge. There was this actually was one area where I died 3 or 4 times in the beta, so let's see if we can manage to get through it without any casualties. I think the best thing to do is going to be trying to just draw as many of these enemies back towards me as I can. But yeah, man, that poison just sits there and it lingers and it lingers and it just like slows you down. It's like I don't know if you've seen Night at the Roxbury, but it's like this weight. It's like this thing that's just dragging me down. So yeah, If you haven't watched Night at the Roxbury, you definitely should. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. I actually think I'm pretty much due for a watch here shortly. Oh, there's two slithery, snaky death guys up here. Okay. I don't know why I'm so off on my parries. At least I'm still good at dodging. I think we've kind of got their timing down now. I mean, they do give that little distorted thing around their head, that little distorted aura. Oh, the other guy decided to come join the party. I'm glad I had iframes. Oh, man, I'm knocked out of my shell. Oh, man. No. Okay, well, there's one. Alright, well, living life on the edge here. Crap. Come on, dude. Lunge at me again so I can parry you. There we go. A perfect guard, I guess. It's not technically a full-on parry, but yeah, perfect guard, you know. One or the other is fine. There we go. That's what we talk about. Then hopefully nope. I thought I was going to be able to hit him with my shotgun, but he decided to use that attack instead, and now he's done. Alright, let's grab the rest of this stuff. And yeah, now we can head back to the beacon and not have to... Oh, no, let's not forget the chest. Let's see what we got in here. It is the Shrike Stone. I'll be interested to see what that can do. But we're not going to worry about that right meow. Now we can go back over to the beacon. Go ahead and just backtrack. And it's nice too. That's kind of the catch-22 with Souls games. You know, are you going to take the risk of trying to run through and refight enemies but have a full complement of consumables or of you know, health recharges, or do you want to just, you know, have it free and clear and be able to just run through? So I kind of like to live dangerously a little bit. So okay, yep, let's see. Nope, don't have enough to level. Need quite a bit still. Okay, well, I guess let's just go in and clear this dungeon. Okay, this was also a dungeon that was in the beta, so I'll be curious to see if they added anything else and that makes it different. So far, so good. Okay, yeah, this is all the same, so... Oh, no. Get out of here, cultist guy. Oh, I don't like them. The lightning spear ladies, I'm... So, like, you know, in every Souls game, everybody has one enemy where they're just like, I just don't like them. Right now, so far for me, it is 100% the lightning spear lady, especially because they have that unblockable attack that if you don't dodge it, like, that does a crap load of damage to you. Oh, this is a little wrinkle. This is different. Oh, well, that switch is on the other side. Oh, let's see if this... Well, that definitely did not open the gate. Oh, it brought down an elevator. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we're gonna have to get up to the top and take it down. This dungeon, yeah, this one's pretty treacherous from what I remember in the beta. Oh, there was some coin down there. That's not there this time. Nope, you know what? That's not. That's only one dude. Let's not waste that. Okay, yeah, like these planks up here. Oh yeah, let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Oh my goodness, what was that? That That was pathetic on my part. I had the whole thing set up to just get a backstab on him, and I just completely whiffed it, and then he did damage to me instead. What a fail. But, you know, it happens to the best of us. Oh, I was wondering where that guy was. Okay, he's up above us. And there's two of them. Oh, why? Oh, that is the one thing that always gets me, is I feel like it should always target the enemy closest to you and not the one behind, but we got lucky and didn't really pay too much of a price for that. Got some boxes over here, nothing back there. Get out of here, bro. Little explodey poison guy. I'd be curious to see what they've actually named all of these enemies, because I'm sure the developers have names for them all. Oh, okay. There's two more up here. I feel like in the beta there was only one, but it's kind of the thing, you can kind of cheese it, right? Because you can just back up and refill your ranged weapon if you need to. So go ahead and break this, grab upgrade mat, and yeah, we'll see if this is the same. Oh, what? Where did you come from? We're just shuffling up behind you, watching everybody else die, thinking he's just gonna get a little assassination on me. Okay, yeah, so there's still two lightning ladies and the hammer guy. Stupid lightning ladies. I honestly resorted to just basically trying to use my shotgun on them, because that's just the easiest way. I'm gonna see if I can aggro these guys and bring them back. Yeah, we're gonna retreat. And we will refill our ranged weapon, because, you know, it might seem kind of cheesy. People would be like, oh, you know, get your ass in there and fight. But when it comes down to it, for me, man, like, you know, do whatever is actually gonna work and be the most efficient thing to do. Because especially in Souls games, man, you know, trying to go back through and redoing multiple sections it's not fun. Okay, let's shotgun the crap out of this lady. Come on, yeah. Oh no. There's, oh, what? Oh! Okay. Well, I will just go ahead and say it now. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Because that was definitely lucky. And I haven't completely fallen like I've fallen off the map and died. But I don't know if you can die from like legitimate just like fall damage. So it'll be interesting. Let's see if we can find where this elevator is. Oh, it's right there in front of me. I'm over here just whacking stuff for no reason. Okay. Well, we'll take this down. Give us some level interconnectivity. You know, that's one of my favorite things that they do in games. If it has great level interconnectivity, that's one of my, yeah, that's just always chef's kiss for me. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this open. I feel like at this point it's not even necessary. I mean, maybe if you get that far and then you die, it's open when you come back, but knowing the rest of this dungeon from the beta, there's not a reason to really even have that, to be honest. Alright, we'll destroy this. Oh, no need to destroy it. Yep, okay, there we go. And we'll drop down, make sure I look down first. It kind of goes back to what I was talking about the fall damage. I don't know if you die or take a lot of actual damage, but I really don't want to find out. I'll find out eventually. There'll eventually be something where I completely, you know, a dungeon or some sort of area where where I fall, and then we'll have our answer. But for right now, we are just going to shoot that dude in the face, and then we'll come down here and take on Mr. Wormy Snake Serpent thing. And I've really, after fighting those, like, this is like the 5th one we fought in this play session, and yeah, I've kind of got his timings down now. So that makes these enemies a lot easier. So, and I feel like I'm starting to acclimate to the game a little bit better, and just the visual timings. We got a chest. Oh, no, we're not grabbing that yet. Oh, nope. Whoa. I hate it when you think you have enough of your bar full enough to use your ranged weapon, and then you don't. So you ended up just pulling the trigger and nothing comes out. So corroded stone, and then we got a couple more of these guys back here. Oh, yep, got a 2 for 1. That's always a lovely feeling. And then, of course, their poison barrier that just eats up all of your time. Okay, not seeing anything else down here, so let's go ahead and clear this corruption and get our ovum. And we'll bounce out of here. I feel like I handled that a lot better than I did in the beta, so that makes me happy. Still can't level. Okay. Can I do my upgrades? You've got to go to the shell keeper. Oh, okay. I was wondering why none of those were available. So, yeah, you've got to get them from Sorel, because in the beta, they just gave them to you. They gave you, like, 2 or 3 of them that you could at least pick from. They didn't just give them to you, but... And now we're going to run over here and fight one of the funniest bosses that I remember in the beta. Is the sheep guy. So, I don't know. These, like, the sheep in the beta were one-hit kills. These guys are actually kind of doing a little bit of work on me here. Okay, well, at least his break bar's filling, so that's a good thing. Okay, well, he's down. Let's run over here and get a critical on him. Man, that critical really didn't do much for damage, did it? Okay, so we'll go back to trying to just take down these sheep. Build his break bar. It feels pretty quick when you are hitting the sheep, but yeah, it's this is actually a little, I can't even say a little bit, this is quite a bit more difficult than he was in the beta. When I fought this guy in the beta, he was literally the most gimmicky pushover boss I think I fought pretty much in almost any game. To the tune of him even turning me into a sheep, and I was able to actually just finish him off as playing as a converted sheep. So, but I think I'm kind of done messing around with him. Whoa, 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 whoa. The sheepkeeper, whoa, okay. Mr. Sneaky guy, gonna go ahead and dodge, okay. It's also different too, because he is respawning his sheep, which he did not do in the beta, so that is a pretty noticeable change there. But yeah, I think in the beta, yeah, I finished him off in like 45 seconds. So they've definitely buffed his health and the health of the sheep, so I think I'm just gonna stop trying to go that route and just maybe we'll take this guy down because he, oh nope, and then I got knocked out of my shell. Okay, so now we really got to be on our stuff. You know what, screw it, let's just go for him directly. The sheep get too close, then we'll go ahead and... Okay, sweet. Well, we were able to finish him off before I got bombarded by all the sheep. Whoa. What are you doing up here, slithery guy? Yeah. Like, the only place I saw those were in the very bottom of the level. So he slithered his ass all the way up here to come and try to take me down, literally right after I just got done fighting a boss. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie, I did not. Oh, and I'm out of my shell again. Well, I should just be able to hit him with a shotgun and get this over with. Okay. Well, let's see. Should we... No, I don't think there's another beacon over there. Let's go ahead and backtrack, hit the beacon, get our shell back, and get our heals back. Because I knew there is a boss getting ready to come up. So let's go ahead and just refill. Let me adjust my headphone real quick. I like earbuds. I don't wear them very often because I feel like they don't stay in my ears very well. But, oh, and then now all the sheep are normal sheep. In the beta you can actually farm them for gloom. In the beta they didn't attack back. So, I'm not even going to bother trying to attack them now, just because it's just not really worth it. I mean, unless they're going to give me 500 to, you know, if they're going to give me a bunch of gloom, then, you know, but I don't think they will, so we're not even going to really worry about that. And yeah, let's head across the bridge. And so in the beta, they do give us a crossbow here, but I do believe that they've gone ahead and moved all the weapon locations. See what we get. We get etching needles. Okay. And there should be some stuff to pick up over here on this back side. So grab this stuff. And yeah, that's all I see. So let's go in and fight this crazy lady. Okay, so yeah, I spent what is it, the glimpse to unlock him permanently. I don't know, probably not going to use him, so okay, she was also a pushover of a boss in the beta. So let's see. Whoa, nope. Wow, she is way faster. Way faster. And her initial wave of attacks, you know, she was just kind of charging at you. So they've definitely swapped her out and upgraded her. So, oh man, like every time I feel like I'm gonna dodge soon enough, she just lands right on my face. So yeah, they've definitely increased her speed, and she takes a lot less damage too. Oh well, and then, you know, there I am, late again on the dodge. Really got to figure out the timing for that. There we go. Bounce out of there before she does that fire spin attack. Yep. Okay. Oh man, that was a close one. Get out of there, get out of there. All right. That's the nice thing about this shell too, is that you'll get that invisibility for a near dodge. It would be nice to have the crossbow, because yeah, in the beta they gave you the crossbow for this fight. and it would really come in handy. I mean, it's one of those things I'm sure I could go and find it and come back if I don't get through this, but when it comes down to it, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and stab her in the neck, kick her in the face. Like, I can't imagine how at any point, like, you would actually survive somebody stabbing you in the neck 3 times like that. But, you know, it wouldn't be fun if every enemy, you know, you just one-shotted. Oh, great. Got these little demon flying baby things. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. Man, these guys are just leeching my health, man. Not a fan of little add-ins when you're trying to focus on one large boss. But I think we've taken care of most of them. Okay, well, now she's shooting more at me. Let's go ahead and hit the parry on that. And it's doing the same thing. Like, that's what her, like, main attack pattern was in the beta, was her just kind of driving up to you slow as hell. But they've definitely swapped that out. And it's kind of one of those things, too. I want to put myself in front of her, but at the same time, like, I've already been, like, reconditioned to dodge. And let's get... Okay, well, I didn't even really have to dodge those things. That's cool. Well, there's some... Okay. Wow. I will take that. Where'd you go? There you go. Come here. Okay. And he dropped some gold, too. Nice. Okay, come on, lady. Yeah, I will take my free parry. Oh, dang it. I've noticed too, you can't, if you go to heal and you put another input in, it cancels your healing. So that's something I've got to get used to. She's almost done. Whoa, what is this buzzing swarm attack thing? Not a fan of that. Kind of reminds me, again, I've been playing BioShock, so it reminds me of that swarm plasmid. Now we're going to back up from that. Okay, and hopefully there's no more crazy little babies that are going to come flying out of my face. Ah, now I'm out of my shell. No, back up, back up. Okay. We're coming down to the wire against her. But these guys, we will just... Ah, dang it. I tried to get in front of her to hit the parry. Oh, no, get out of there, get out of there. Wow. I must have got some crazy iframes there to avoid that. Because I thought I was right in the path of her destruction on that one. Get some... Yeah, okay. Back up. Nice. Okay. And she's just about done. We'll get her with a shotgun blast. I should be able to just finish her. She doesn't have a whole lot left. Oh, no, man, no shot. You know what? Screw it. Okay. I was like, screw it. We're just gonna go right at her. Okay. That was a significantly different boss fight than it was in the beta. So props to them for adding in and changing the dynamic for sure, which, you know, that's what betas are for. It gave them a good amount of feedback on where to improve. So come over here and grab all this stuff. Can we go up here? No. Okay. And then we've got the beacon that rose up out of the water over there. She's over here just sitting here. Let's go ahead and get that unlocked. And okay. Alright. If you found any entertainment value, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, as it greatly helps the channel. And while you're here, check out some of the other stuff that's going on. And with that being said, we will catch you on the next one.